Good evening, sir. The Me Too campaign has recently sparked a pandemonium in India. So it's a classic case of David versus Goliath, wherein the Goliath is political bigwigs, including a union minister for the government. So you already tweeted about this. So what is the ideal justice from your perspective on this issue?
See, I think that I think it's wrong to see the issue as one of sexual relations alone. I think, to be honest, it's also about power equations. The cases that you've been reading about have all involved people in a situation of power differential, where whether it's an editor with a journalist, whether it's a movie producer or director with an actress, whether it's a person in authority over somebody who is anxious to please him and abuses that authority to take advantage of someone sexually. And in these situations, I think we as a society should be grateful that there has been this public ferment. I'm not suggesting that many of the things written about are actually violations of law. They may not be, but certainly because many of them occurred before even the sexual harassment law was passed in our country a few years ago. But they certainly involve ethical violations that society should confront. You know, in our country, we have had this peculiar problem that because we try and associate sex so much with shame, we tend to keep everything behind the curtain or under the carpet. And that means that even when abuse has taken place, our tendency has been to tell the victim, for her own good allegedly, to keep quiet and not make a fuss about it, because her honor will be besmirched. Well, it's high time, I think, that women rose up and said, this is wrong. The wrong was done by the man, and he shouldn't get away with it because society obliges me to stay silent. And I think to that degree, we have to absolutely accept that this was a necessary cleansing. I'm not pronouncing myself on any individual case, simply because some cases may be better founded than others. Some involve more serious violations of the other person's dignity and body space and so on than others do. And obviously the merits of each allegation, if anyone has to evaluate them, have to be evaluated in their own right. But to my mind, on the whole, the movement has helped us confront something which is happening all too often in our society, and where power is being abused. I stress it's about power. Power is being abused with impunity. So if there is no other punishment, shaming through social media is at least one form of punishment.